It just looks like pretty much a lot of sun for this afternoon. The clouds have not really been around. Those have been up to our north, so that's one thing that we've been lacking today, but certainly over the past little while, it's still been hot and quite humid as well. So it's the heat index that is quite dangerous. That's the number that actually tells you how it feels outside, and those numbers are rather rough, which is why an excessive heat warning is in place right now for all of the Brazos Valley because as we've been going through this afternoon, the heat index has been getting up above that 113 mark, and it could continue to do so at times tomorrow. So if not, we'd still be in heat advisory criteria. Either way, it's still pretty dangerous situation considering that heat, and you want to take those precautions to keep yourself cool and your neighbors cool as we go throughout the next few days. So officially that excessive heat warning is going to expire tomorrow evening, but we'll have a high of 98, which it's short of 100, but again, it's going to feel well over 100 when you factor in the humidity and maybe a stray thunderstorm that evening, but it still remains to be seen just how Saturday evening is going to shake out in terms of those rain chances, but it does look like we get back to some totally dry weather on Sunday and Monday, partly cloudy, both of which are going to be at 100 degrees. Now, this evening, it's not completely out of the question that maybe we'll have a storm wander into the region from the west, but that's assuming that those storms get going out to our west. And that alone is not a guarantee, but it's something we'll watch. But that should be in a weakening state if anything does arrive here later on. And then we'll keep some clouds around tonight. And in fact, going through tomorrow, it does look like it's going to be one of those cloudy days again. So the hazy and cloudy conditions are out there, and maybe a thunderstorm once we get into Saturday evening. Again, this is pretty iffy as well. If we do see something, it would be pretty isolated, and it looks like any chances of maybe some stronger storms should be out to our west and northwest. So the winds for this evening still in that 10 to 15 mile per hour range, and it will continue to be that way into tomorrow out of the south and southwest, again at about 13 miles per hour or so. With your lows tonight, those are going to be dropping down to 78 for Bryan College Station in Caldwell, Cameron and Hearne at 77, and 77 for Madisonville as well. Follow that up with high temperatures tomorrow right around 98 for Brazos County and 98 for Brenham as well. Centerville 94, 96 for Cameron, and Franklin at 96 too. But again, the heat index could be surpassing 110 at times tomorrow. So you want to make sure that you're keeping cool, keeping hydrated, and playing it safe out in the heat. And again, those temperatures at 100 are going to be around for Father's Day, and again on Monday, and maybe even again on Tuesday before we finally see things return to the mid to upper 90s on Wednesday and Thursday. Dry through that time period. It does look like there is a slim chance of a shower or thunderstorm once we get into Friday and next weekend, but it does look pretty slim at best with high temperatures still around 96 degrees.